So I told you that I will little bit introduce you about IMF. IMF was is sorry IMF means International Monetary Fund. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, is an international organization. It is an international organization that oversees those financial institutions and regulation that act of international level. The IMF has 184 members countries, but they do not enjoy an equal say. What do you mean by this? Means every country they have 184 members. Everyone is not equal. Means America and Ethiopia, they are not equal. The top 10 countries have 55% of the votes. They are G8 members. It could be a question for your examination, 1 mark question. What is G8 members? Who are the G8 members? They are US, Japan, Germany, France, the UK, Italy, Canada, and Russia. I repeat, the US, Japan, Germany, France, the UK, Italy, Canada, and Russia. Saudi Arabia and China also. The US alone has 17.4% votes rights. 17.4% vote right जो है, it means most of the economy and social help is given by the United States of America. So IMF is a monetary fund. It helps those countries who need the help from IMF for their development purposes and weak economic purpose, weak economy. They want to develop their economy. They want to develop their infrastructure. Maybe it's the school, colleges, roads and all, highways and all. Maybe they want to develop their hospitals, health services, educational services, economy services, market services. If they need any economically weak country need the help, they are another organization of that is called World Bank. So just like World Bank, it helps the needy countries. Same way, International Monetary Fund is also an organization, a part of UNO. It also helps the needy countries. Okay. Now we are, having let us recapitulate what I have done in international organization. International organization, again, it means some type of organization which help the countries. Basically, after First World War or Second World War, when League of Nations was there, when League of Nations was unable to control the war scenario, when it was not unable to control the war, then your League of Nations was gone. Then they need the world needs another platform on which they can discuss their matters, the economy matters, their army, their military matters, their topic of confrontations. They can discuss. एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म जहां पे आके सब बैठ के बात करें and they can find the solution of some type of arousing problem. Could be in their country, in between the country, could be out from their own country, but they are creating trouble for them. The international organization basically wants they should discuss. They should not fight. There could be misunderstanding between the two countries, but misunderstanding could not be solved with fighting. लड़ाई करके कोई समाधान नहीं हो सकता. This is said by the UNO. So, international organizations are helpful. To another way, nation can usually see that there are something that they must do together. They must do together. You know, these are issues that are so challenging that only can be dealt with when everyone works together. देखिए, कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स ऐसी होती हैं जब वहां पे जब when we are combined we with combined effort that particular problem is solved. Economy problem are there. Sorry. Economic problem is there, development problem is there, and one is another many major problem, disease problem. You know, एक वक्त था when cholera was a problem, right? Then AIDS came up, then dengue came up, right? Then corona came up, COVID-19. You know, these are the disease. AIDS was at that time it was really a havoc disease on the countries. No, AIDS is after AIDS and another this corona came up. Many lakh people were killed. In India itself, near about 1,30,000 people are killed. And America is having so much, advanced technology, advanced medical facility. More than 2 lakh people are killed over there also. More than 2 lakh people. Then other developed countries are also there. Right. So developed countries, they face challenge from the corona. Right. And they have to be united together to fight with this type of disease. So international organization is a platform where they can discuss on some such type of typical and dangerous aspect, dangerous reason on which there's a problem, dangerous problem on which they can discuss. So they must sit together, and they must have some solution. There are issues that are so challenging that they can only be dealt with when everyone works together. Where everyone works together. And disease is an example. Some disease can only be eradicated if everyone in the world cooperates in inoculating or vaccinating their population. And now, a lot of countries are busy with vaccination to develop some type of vaccination which can prevent corona, in which India is also there. Russia is there, America is there, France is there, New Zealand is there. They want to try. They are cooperating with each other, right? So and they want that vaccination should be given should be approachable for their citizens. Or take a global warming. Global warming is another burning topic, right? And its effects, global warming and its effect as atmospheric temperature rise because of spread of certain chemicals called chlorofluorocarbons. Everybody knows that chlorofluorocarbons is a very dangerous. Then the government wants to stop it. This type of chemical they don't want to develop things and all. Chlorofluorocarbons. There is a danger that sea levels will also rise with chlorofluorocarbons. Sea level will rise. यदि समुद्र का बढ़ना शुरू होगा, पानी का बढ़ना शुरू होगा, सी लेवल का बढ़ना शुरू हो जाएगा, तब क्या होगा? Sea nearby countries, right? They will merge in the sea. समुद्र के तट के किनारे के देश ये merge हो जाएंगे. So thereby submerging many coastal areas will merge. Many coastal areas will be merging in the sea. Areas of the world, including huge cities, of course, each country can try to find its own solution. Each country should try to find its own solution to the effects of global warming. But it's okay. They individually, each country is busy to find the solution. But when they will cooperate, when they will have the cooperation with other countries, you know, what what the thing is that they will go to, they will be towards the goal in faster rate. जल्दी से वो अपनी मंजिल तक पहुंच पाएंगे when everybody is cooperating. You know what happens, that with the cooperation your destination come closer. With cooperation your destination come closer. जहां तक आप पहुंचना चाहते हो, हम कहां तक पहुंचना चाहते हैं कि there should be solution will be we will be able to get the solution when one country is cooperating with another country. So but in the end a more effective approach is to stop the warming itself. So why global warming? Why not we stop the global warming itself? हम global warming को एक बंद कर देते हैं. तो उसके लिए हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? We have to discuss on this topic. And these international organization is a platform to discuss these type of burning question, problems, burning problem. These require at least it requires all the major industrial it requires all major industrial powers to cooperate. I told you just major industrial power to cooperate. Unfortunately, recognizing the need for cooperation and actually cooperating are two different things. Very important part. You know, you are thinking that you should cooperate. I said you should cooperate. And in the real sense, you are cooperating. You are thinking, and in the on the ground you are doing. It's that these two things are different. एक काम को सोचना और उस काम को करना, इन दोनों में अंतर है क्योंकि वो सोच रहा है. A person is thinking, he is not doing it, and a person is doing after thinking. But these are two different things. काम को सोचना और काम को करने में अंतर है. Right. Unfortunately, recognizing the need for cooperation and actually cooperating are two different things. Nation can recognize the need to cooperate but cannot always agree on how best to do so. Many countries, okay, for example, India and China, they used to say that we should cooperate with each other. We should not go for fighting. Right. And and on every problem, our problem are same. Let us think together. But they say it in the paper. But if actually they are not doing it, then how the problem will be solved? So, but cannot always agree, and they cannot be agreeing also to doing the same. How to share the cost of the cooperating? How to make sure that benefits of cooperating are just divided? You know, they want to share the benefits also. After cooperating, who will take the benefit? They want to share the benefits also. Or how much percentage one country will have the benefit and in compare with the other countries, and how to ensure that others do not break their end, means break the rule. If countries are cooperating and others say that I don't want to cooperate, I withdraw from our assignments from which we signed together. I don't want to cooperate. Our culture tomorrow, China says, right? Then it will be difficult because cooperation always from other end also. Right. So they end of the bargain and cheat on the agreement. One should not cheat the agreement. But how could you assure that one will not cheat the agreement? Agreement is basically you are agree on a particular topic. and you are cheating another partner, then who will stop you? An international organization can help produce information and ideas about how to cooperate. Another point. It could be a question for you. And your comma start, inverted comma started. I give a question, and it could be a question for the final examination also. Inverted comma starts. An international organization can help produce information and ideas about how to cooperate. Comma closed, hyphen, discuss the statement. Means you have to discuss 2 points here. The international organization also, number one. Number two, how it helps other countries to cooperate with each other. What are the benefits of cooperation? You have to add. And in which UNO is there, International Monetary Fund is there. Why international organization? Why? What's the role of international organization is there? So like this you have to discuss it. It can provide mechanism. International organization provide you the mechanisms, rules and bureaucracy. Rules and bureaucracy. Right? They provide you. It can provide mechanism कि हम किस तरीके से एक दूसरे से कोऑपरेट करें. दूसरी बात, क्या रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस होंगे कोऑपरेट करने की. International organization, I told you many times that it's a platform to discuss the problem and to get a solution. To discuss a problem, and let me tell you one thing. They cannot force you, international organizations cannot force you to do something as they are thinking. No, they cannot force you. Because you are the member of the UNO, they can suggest you to do something which will be better for you and for the organization and for the whole world and from the member countries also. But they cannot force you. Right? So it can provide mechanism only. It can provide you the mechanism, rules and bureaucracy to help members have more confidence that cost will be shared properly. That cost will be shared properly. Right. So it can provide mechanism, rules and bureaucracy to help members and more confidence that cost will be shared properly. That the benefits will be fairly divided. जो भी benefits होगा वो सबके साथ divide किया जाएगा. Right. And that once a member joins an agreement, it will honor the terms and conditions of the agreement. जब कोई condition, when a country is signing an agreement, it should be bound to that particular country that will honor, that will respect the agreement and of the and the conditions of the agreement. They will not no pull off their legs. They will not pull back their legs also. Right? So that, that agreement is gone. No, it should not be done like this. Otherwise, there will be no solution of any problem. Right? So this is here, up to here, and a fast founding of the United Nations. कैसे इसका फाउंड हुआ था 1941 अगस्त signing the Atlantic Charter by US President Franklin D. Roosevelt and British Prime Minister Winston S. Churchill. इन्होंने signatures किया 1941 अगस्त को. 1942 जनवरी को 26 allied nation fighting against the Axis powers met in Washington DC to support the Atlantic Charter and sign the Declaration of the United Nations. Right, Declaration of the United Nations. Then on 1943 December, Tehran Conference of the three powers of US, Britain and Soviet Union, they met together. Which countries? US, Britain, and Soviet Union, where they meet. They met in Tehran. Tehran is in Iran. It's the capital of Iran. And in when? In 1943 December, 1945 February, Yalta Conference, Big Three, Roosevelt, Churchill, and Stalin. These three people, Big Three, we call them Big Three. They are the Roosevelt, there's the Churchill, there's the Stalin. Stalin is basically from USSR, right? Stalin, Churchill, Britain, and Roosevelt, America. Decide, organize a United Nations conference on the proposed world organization. Then, then rest of it I will discuss in the later part. Till then, you revise the chapter, whatever I have done with you, right? And next in the next part, till then, take care and have a nice time. Thank you.